Imagine walking into a crowded room where every person immediately notices your presence and gives you their respect. Now, imagine that in that same room, one person smiling at you is quietly calculating a betrayal. We often treat traits like charisma and loyalty as innate gifts. We assume you either naturally command a room or you are destined to fade into the background. In reality, social interactions are driven by specific physical cues and psychological signals. These behaviors aren't accidental. They are part of a system that can be observed and adjusted. We are examining how these signals function, starting with the physical habits that establish presence and moving into the tactical defense required to identify hidden hostility. When you recognize these signals, you stop reacting to the social dynamics around you and begin to intentionally influence the outcome of your interactions. Establishing respect starts with how you occupy space. Before a word is spoken, your physical presence sets a baseline for how a group will perceive your authority. Effective leaders often maintain a position at the center of their group, walking at a steady, balanced speed. Occupying the center naturally draws focus and signals that you are comfortable being the point of attention. This contrasts sharply with someone avoiding eye contact or keeping hands hidden in their pockets. These small physical habits are often interpreted by others as signs of uncertainty. One common tool used to project calm certainty is the steeple gesture. By bringing the tips of your fingers together to form a triangle, you create a visual anchor that signals confidence in your current position. You can also use your hands to create a frame around your ideas. By using structured gestures while you speak, you guide the listener's focus and appear more composed and intentional. Consistently using these physical signals minimizes the common tells of nervousness, making it easier for an audience to accept your presence as authoritative from the start. Once you have established a physical presence, the next step is using your voice to maintain that attention. The 3P rule starts with the pause. A strategic pause creates anticipation. Next is pace. A medium, controlled tempo reinforces your conversational control. Finally, use pitch to highlight and encourages them to expand on their thoughts. You can also use the name hack. Including a person's name naturally in conversation draws their focus and makes the interaction feel more personal and direct. Integrating these vocal habits and rapport-building techniques reduces conversational friction, making your input more memorable to your audience. Gaining influence also attracts people who hide hostility behind a mask of loyalty. Identifying these hidden haters requires a different set of psychological tools. Defensive psychology allows you to test the integrity of your inner circle, ensuring that those closest to you are actually as loyal as they appear. One method is the revenge trap. You provide a suspected traitor with a unique piece of fake information. If that specific story eventually reaches you from an external source, you have documented proof of who leaked it. You can also use mirroring. By reflecting a person's toxic behavior back at them in a public setting, you make their behavior visible to everyone, often causing them to withdraw. Real influence isn't just about building connections. It's about having the awareness to recognize when those connections are working against you. Effective presence is a balance of physical confidence, clear communication, and the situational awareness to protect your boundaries. By applying these habits, you move from reacting to social pressure to setting the tone for the interactions you choose to engage in. If these insights helped you today, hit the like button and share this video with a friend who's looking to level up. Subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our deep dives into human psychology and behavior. Have you ever had to use a test to find out who your real friends were? Let us know your story in the comment section.